budget and the approved budget.
Turn the mute off and the video on, so.
Okay, so I'll go ahead, I'm gonna actually reopen the meeting here. It's Wednesday, June 7th, the time is 6:47 p.m. The topic of our meeting is fiscal year 2023-2024 state revenue sharing and budget. And I will ask Gloria to just give us a recap on our budget meeting.
Sure, so our budget committee meeting, they approved the proposed budget in addition to approving and recommending an increase to the public safety facility fee. So the resolution that you'll have that's on the agenda for later includes that increase. So that's the only change between the proposed budget and the approved budget. The other part of this is the state revenue sharing, and it's a formality. You have to hold a public hearing for that in order to be able to receive state shared revenue.
Okay, and I don't know that we have to, public comment comes later, right? Now too?
Yeah.
Any public comment?
Pretty loud. Hearing.
Can you open the public?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't hear the response.
Yeah.
Oh, other comment here.
Pretty high. I'm speaking as an individual. We don't want to be a Nicoski. But, you know, not affiliated in the board commission. So, I'm concerned about the budget. The 2025 budget that ends in 2025 is looking pretty grim. And it gets even worse the following year. Obviously, the fee, the $10 increase of the police safety fund helps. I also encourage you to do general obligation bond for the police station, which I hope you will do. But as several counselors stated today, I think that I'm not done because it looks pretty grim. And while I hope that we grow out of it within, you know, that industry comes and the waterfront, which I totally support, happens. I don't think it's going to happen in that time frame, you know, in a 5-year period, maybe. But in the 2-year period that you have before things are really grim, I don't think it's going to happen. And I would like to suggest that we pause the construction of the police station. I know that won't be a positive thing, but that you pause it and focus on getting police. Because you know, while there's an unfunded police position, which maybe will get funded with the $10 fee, I really think that you need to add 3 to 4 police positions. And I think those are more important than building the building. And that then hopefully in the time frame that you have, 2 years or so, maybe 5 years, growth will come and you will be able to afford a police station. I think we can't afford it now. And I think you also need to look at across the board cuts, because you have very little time and it's easier to do a 5 or 6% cut support now than it is to do the drastic cuts that you will need in the following fiscal year and the fiscal year after that. It would want to get even worse. So the sooner you do it, the easier it is. And I'm worried. And thank you.
Thank you. Okay, other comments on the budget, fiscal year budget? State revenue sharing. Not hearing any on Zoom? Okay, the hearing is closed. Well, there's lots of activity out there in the square.